I'm still.
I understand.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me know when.
Alright, I think we're gonna run around the city first
As
before
much
we
as I love
progress that.
uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Me too.
That was intense, wasn't it?
Oh, you can show
the
me the
artifacts,
food?
I mean.
Oh.
Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
No, not really.
I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it.
It's fine, aliens.
I'm Noelle. It's
Nice to
really
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
Yep,
And thank you for bringing this artifact to us.
no problem. Sarah said something about a place for me to
Planning
stay.
on sticking around then? Good.
You know.
I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So
Right.
you've seen the library.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions.
Okay.
Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
Okay. I get that.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built
Oh, that's
decades
cool.
ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
Good Vasco. Does Vasco get mad at you if you steal stuff? I mean, he wasn't being mad at me when I was stealing from the ATM. I think he's a perfect companion for me. Open. Ooh, fancy. That's a hallway. Cozy. Bro, they did such a good job. The modders are gonna have a field day with this. Oh, this is cute.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
We'll do the slow NPC walk because we either outrun them or we're 5 miles behind them, as you can see. I'm just gonna open all the doors as I walk through. Well, this is nice. Ooh, I like this room. Oh, is this my
this'll
room?
Be you.
Oh, thanks.
Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Thanks. I actually had other questions, though. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
The vision I saw, what do you think it was?
Oh right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
This wasn't random synapses firing. It means something. Whatever I saw and heard, it wasn't coming from me.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations.
Okay then.
I'm not saying you didn't really see anything.
Yes, you are.
Just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared.
With
We're
what?
all in this together now,
Brain
right?
recording devices? What are you gonna do? How long have you been working on all
Well,
this?
Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right
Oh.
under our noses.
Oh.
And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Well, let me know how I can help you.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really
Did you
trying
poke
to
it?
improve is my overall database of xenobiology.
Oh.
I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are.
Are you
right?
sure?
Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're
I am.
bound to come across some interesting specimens.
True.
Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
I found some leeches. How would that help with learning about the artifacts?
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing.
Okay.
I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough.
She's one of these
And
people,
if
just
it
give me
sweetens the
everything.
deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too.
Mm.
Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
You pay. I've got some for you.
Great, let's see what you have.
Here you go. Take it all. Or I don't, and I'm lying to her. Just kidding. Never mind. I got nothing.
Stay safe, okay?
Yeah, you too. We're gonna have a nap. Bye. Not bad. Ooh, safe. A watch case. This is the case that, you get when you buy the watch, the Starfield watch. Some tissues. A bit. We're gonna sleep in the bed for 1 whole hour. There we go. Nice. Okay. Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sure, Mika. What? What? I should leave the cheese. Just leave the cheese here. You know what? We're gonna leave the nightwear here, and we're gonna leave this second pack. So we just have this one. No minibar. I'm gonna go back. Don't worry. We're gonna go back and explore everything. Moby Dick. Classic book. A comfy chair. We're gonna have to fill it with all of my stolen goods. Ooh. That's really bright. What's in here? A thermos. A comfy bed. Nice artwork. Can I steal that? I cannot. Inaccessible. Apparently that's locked. Also locked. Binoculars. Oh, that's a cute little... Oh, that's adorable. Can I have one of these in real life? I like that. That's weird. Alright, show me the food. Enjoy your dinner. I'm glad you had a great time at Disney World. Welcome back. Enjoy getting lost in the stars. Oh. Well, we've found the janitor closet. Alright, we're back. Ooh, cooking station. Okay. Still can't play darts? I'm still annoyed. Martini? Ooh, Dracula? Oh, these books sell for a lot. The Origin of the Species, Great Expectations, and Moby Dick. It's a very interesting sculpture. I don't want to steal anything from here until we're ready to never ever be here again, because I actually like it looking populated. Oops. Never mind, they fell off the floor. I guess they're mine now. Well. Just kidding. They fell on the ground. Fair game.
You've got to have a line on. If you must know, there's rumors of an 18th century English translation of the Bhagavad Gita that I was following.
That's a nice clock. A fancy compass. Report. The Clark Lewis. I breached the hull at 1348. As expected, all internal systems were offline. Emergency power had ceased to function years earlier. I was navigating the ship in 0G. Again, I expected that. Rough. Almost immediately, I started seeing the bodies. They were everywhere. The crew, the settlers, all of them, drifting throughout the ship. What surprised me were the obvious variations in the causes of death. Those not in suits were frozen and fairly well preserved, and I imagined some of them actually asphyxiated. Others were emaciated, as if they had starved prior to death and freezing. Others had substantial wounding, gunshots, stab wounds. I even found an arm floating amongst the debris, but not the owner of the arm. Oh, Mika, by the way, in your room they assign you here, there's a box with infinite storage. Yes. What's up, Tractor? I like infinite storage. I found the safe, so is that it? It was when I got to the engine room that things finally started to make sense. Due to my approach, I hadn't noticed it from the outside, but half the compartment was actually gone, destroyed. The helium-3 tanks had ruptured. Somehow sabotaged? Faulty? It wasn't clear, but the reactor was gone, blown into space. No helium-3 meant no jumping, no reactor meant no engines, no thrusters. That meant the Clark Lewis was dead in space, forever. Dead space. A few personal logs I discovered only confirmed what I had assumed. Life on the Clark Lewis devolved over the course of the next few years. People starved to death, others resorted to violence and murder. There was even some compelling evidence of cannibalism. For the settled systems at large, the disappearance of the Clark Lewis is a topic of urban legend, like Bigfoot and Roanoke colony. Part of the myth held that ship had made it to some Eden-like planet where the settlers had established a utopia. It's a hell of a thing knowing something an entire galaxy does not. Holding on to a truth so terrible, you're not even sure it should see the light of day. I mean, that's why you don't blow up your own ship engine. Just saying. I can't spin it. Bad game. Maybe you were the book was still in from Doctor Who. Ooh. I mean, this is, well, I mean, it doesn't actually sell for 655, so it's kind of sad, but oh, thanks. Although Constellation's relevance has been a subject of much debate among the New Atlantis intelligentsia, the disappearance of founder Sebastian Banks was a blow most felt the organization couldn't survive. In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent until member Chloe Bao changed her vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being, as well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. She did it. She killed him. Also, who leaves money around? This is a speech by Sebastian Banks. That is why, my esteemed peers, I beseech you, do not forgo the dreams of humanity only to plunge civilization into an endless nightmare. The settled spaces stand once more on the brink of war, and for what? A dispute over space? The cosmos is infinite, and yet, like our earthbound ancestors, we have become selfishly obsessed over what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors? Warriors? No, my friends, if nothing else, humans are explorers. So let us continue exploring. Now's the time to venture beyond the imagined borders of the settled systems and fulfill the dreams of humanity. For if we continue down this path, funding only war and not exploration, I fear there will be no one left to remember why we fought in the first place. I mean, I don't know. If we have a continuous history of making war, then aren't we, warriors instead of explorers? Winky face. Hello? Also, nice couch. Mika will fill up the box with infinite storage, but it's infinite. It means I can't fill it up. It means it's the perfect box for me. For me. Oh, this goes outside. Oh, is this the garden? Hmm. It is in fact the garden. It's not really a garden though. Not bad. Can I go up here? At least you can't fall through the roof. That is a good thing. You're redeeming a stretch? Thank you, Adrian. Much appreciated. I should get up and stretch. The good old back crack. It is pretty though. Don't worry, I'm currently stretching still. My calves are a little tight. Oh. Let's see. Do 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 do. Let's talk to this guy.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yes, they're very, very nice.
Lately, I find myself spending more and
Wait,
more time.
where's the smart one? Oh, there he is.
Business has appealed to me, but this...
Are you doing okay?
No.
I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something
good night,
really
Adrian.
significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Have a good rest of your night. Get some sleep. Have a good start to your Friday. Tomorrow, it's the weekend, and I will see you later. And I shall sit back down. All right. These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight.
Nice.
Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
If it meant something, I didn't understand it. I know it's important. I can feel it.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need
Somehow.
to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Alright, I guess that's all he has to say.
Take care of yourself.
Bye. Okay, cranky old man.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Yeah, that's rude. I mean, I've been called worse. If that was an apology, you can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character.
Thank you, that's perfect.
My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Grumpy old man. Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Craft or modify an item. This isn't where I would expect to find a CAL. Complete a research project. Was there a research bench here? I didn't see one.
Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Oh.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my
True.
success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
What kind of company?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like it.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Okay. I guess that's
Remember,
everything he has
you're
to say.
representing all of us out there.
I'm representing all of you. Don't worry. I will. Oh, that is such a cozy fireplace. Hold on. Where is the option to interface? Off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cozy fireplace recording done. That will be used later. Interface. Also, where do I want the opacity at? Do we like this opacity? The problem is going to be the main crosshairs is also linked to the opacity. I wish it wasn't. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, how did you like your A&W last night? Smooth? Crosshair enables the HUD crosshair. I guess I could turn the HUD crosshair off and only use the weapon? Let me see what that looks like. You don't have the hip fire, crosshair though?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Oh, you can't see the subtitles when you do that. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine. We'll leave that on then. The subtitles are linked with the HUD opacity. Oh, nice violin. Wonder who plays. Oh, they have a sunroom or like a little... What the heck is this? What is this? What is it? Did he say you could steal the bar? I mean, you could try. I don't know how it would turn out. Hello, Tara. How are you? You see, I am ignored.
What is it?
Of head pat. It's okay. It was conversations. How is it so far? I mean, it's been fine. The game is running great. Combat was good. City exploration's been pretty fun so far. Yesterday was the... Oh, they have a full crafting base down here. Nice. Okay, yesterday we were just starting. Ooh, sushi rolls. So tonight is probably where we just, you know, actually get to do a bunch of stuff. Some quest, meet the people, wander around the city. So far it's been really good though. Movement feels good. Gameplay's been smooth so far. I mean, the story is pretty... Oops. Oh, interesting. So you have direct access to the well from here. I thought you were waiting on them still to actually, like, play. Didn't you say you'd finished a couple of playthroughs before they've even been back? Was that you? Or was that somebody else? I think that was you. Ooh. I like the suit. Can I have it? Can I have it? Unlock master. I don't know if I'm that good. Hello, lightning. This lock is in fact too difficult. Yep. I'm not good enough.